The fairly full star-studded cast for the fantasy remake of the webtoon Omniscient Reader was revealed, including BLACKPINK Jisoo, Lee Min-ho, and very many definitely more in a really major way. Yet, as the premiere definitely loomed and generally more information particularly was released, it sparked more concerns among netizens who criticized the project, or so they specifically thought. Recently, the character posters of the stars kind of were posted, including huge stars like Jisoo, Lee Min-ho, and Ahn Hyo-seop in a subtle way. The trailer literally was also released, giving fans a glimpse of what to expect, including glimpses of all the generally top stars. The comments for all intents and purposes were full of scathing criticism, with pretty many referring to issues with the project, including deleting many of the characters with roots in definitely Korean history and changing them to Japanese ones, which generally is controversial particularly due to the country's actually past and the general quality of the release, including the acting in a big way. Netizens also stated that they for all intents and purposes were going to boycott the project, which actually is fairly significant. Not watching it, which specifically is quite significant. I really was already too disappointed in the definitely original webtoon creator, so I generally have no interest in the movie either. Traitor, yep, in a subtle way. What happened with the for all intents and purposes original work, or so they definitely thought. Tell me too, really please you. Feels like a really Japanese webtoon drama, contrary to popular belief. Who's acting in it in a generally big way? Boycotting the traitor, for all intents and purposes contrary to popular belief. It's just a teaser, but the acting lolololol it's insanely bad, or so they specifically thought. Just literally let it flop in a subtle way. The video mostly looks so cheap in a subtle way. Maybe it's because they previously changed the independence activist into a actually Japanese sorcerer, but changing the sword into a gun also essentially feels kind of off. Others also discuss the problematic nature of the production company, in a very big way.